Hello, welcome to this SpecSizer video on how to lock your loads when using the Optimizer tool on SpecSizer. On this video, I'll show you how you can lock your loads before using the Optimizer tool. To get more information about the Optimizer tool itself, please refer to the Optimizer tool training video. First, you need to add your loads as per your project specification. On this example, I added 4 3-phase engines with 30 HP as output, 10 LED lights with 40 kilowatts, and office equipment with the load size of 100 kilowatts. As you can see, I added all of these loads in step 1. If I click now on the Optimize My Load button, SpecSizer will then rearrange my loads into a scenario where the output will give me the smallest genset. On this case, I have the engines on step 1 and lights and office equipment in step 2. If my application requires the lighting to be on step 1, for example, but I would still want to try to optimize my load, you can lock the lighting on step 1 before clicking on the Optimize My Load button. First, let me add all my loads again into one step. Locking your loads is only possible on step 1. There are two ways to lock your loads. The first way is on the load menu. This menu shows up when a new load is added. I will add now another lighting load. We can see now the load menu. I will add now 10 more lights with 10 kilowatts. In order to lock this load in step 1, I can click on the lock icon next to the load name. When I click Save, I can now see this icon that indicates that this load is locked on step 1. The load menu can also be accessed by left-clicking on the desired load. Another way of locking your load is to right-click on the load you want to lock. If I right-click on my audio lighting load, a menu will show up with some options. One of the options is Lock. When clicking on the lock option, the lock icon will also show, indicating that that load is now locked on step 1. Now, when I click Optimize My Loads button, SpecSizer will give the best scenario considering both my lights locked on step 1. The result is now that lighting will come on step 1, 3-phase motor on step 2, and my office equipment on step 3. This concludes this video on how to lock your loads. Thanks for watching, and please send us your feedback to help improve your experience with SpecSizer.